What's going on, guys? ChillisFM here, bringing you another brand new Shadow Pokemon. Today we're looking at Shadow Drapion. Shadow Drapion is a dark and poison type, and you're going to see a lot of people don't know how to answer to this thing. They don't know what it has, and they just swap in the worst answer on their team. It just tears apart their core. I've had a ton of fun playing it. I'm not saying it's a Metamon, but it's a very strong spice pick. I recommend it if you want to have some fun this weekend. Alright, let's jump into the battles. Sit back, enjoy, make sure you leave a like, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. In my first matchup, I have Drapion up against Azumarill. That's a fairly good lead for me since I am a poison type, so they dip out and they bring in Sableye. Does Sableye know about this crunch? I don't think Sableye knows about this crunch. This crunch is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, it lands and it does massive damage. At this point, I can probably farm down if I can properly shield the return. So they're throwing here, I'm gonna shield, and it's just a foul play bait. Alright, so I'm gonna overfarm by a little bit and throw a crunch. If they wanna get to that return, they're gonna have to give me a shield as well. So let's see, yeah, they give a shield, so I'm expecting the return, and I was not counting because they're not actually at the return here. I just throw my shield. I didn't have to shield this. It's a foul play, it's resisted. I could have survived it, but that's all right. I'm coming out with a move loaded, so if Azumarill comes back in, it's gonna get hit with a Sludge Bomb or use their last shield. They do bring Azumarill back in. We're going straight for the Sludge Bomb. We'll see if they expect it. Yeah, they expect it, so they give up a shield. That's fine. I'm going to build up some extra energy, and I'm going to swap into Jellicent. At this point, I'm reading that this is probably a Azumarill double ghost, so they probably have a Alolan Marowak in the back. I want to be ahead on energy with my Jellicent, so if that Alolan Marowak comes in, I can hit it with a Shadow Ball. So I go one over here, and I'm throwing the Shadow Ball at this Azumarill. And yep, they bring in their Alolan Marowak, so I'm going to be able to get to this Shadow Ball before he gets to a Shadow Bone or a Shadow Ball himself, and this will completely one-shot this Alolan Marowak. Oh, okay, one hex off, and they're going to bring back in Azumarill. I'm going to be able to get to another Shadow Ball because the Jellicent gets to that third Shadow Ball in only 4 hexes, and this is going to put the Azumarill very low. And I don't know if you saw this, but I am clicking on Drapion because I want to show him what the nightmare for his team was. Yeah, Drapion counters all 3 of those mons. That is so good. It's a total core breaker for that team. Alright, moving into the next matchup, they have a Meganium on the lead. We do have to watch out for the Earthquake from Meganium, but they swap out immediately into Haunter, and Haunter is not an answer for Drapion. Plus, they go straight for the Shadow Punch. They did not build up to a Sludge Bomb. I mean, really, Haunter has nothing to threaten me with, but Sludge Bomb would hit harder at least. So I'm going to go straight for the crunch here. Let's see if they know about it. Yeah, they shield up the crunch, but that's fine. I'm going to be able to get to another crunch before they throw any more energy at me. So we'll see if they want to double shield this Haunter. They do not, and it one-shots the Haunter. Let's go. They have Bastiodon in the back. We try to get to a crunch. We're not able to, but that's fine. We just want to keep alignment here. We don't want the Meganium on our Jellicent. So we go ahead and let Drapion go down. And we're going to bring in Jellicent, build up to the Ice Beam, and then we're going to swap out into Medicham. Medichamp's going to do double super effective damage with the counters, and they bring out their Meganium. I have Ice Punch on my Medicham, so this is going to do super effective damage, and after that lands, they just realize the game is over, so that's going to be GG's. Well played to my opponent. They just didn't have a good answer to my Drapion in the back. Alright, moving into the next matchup, we have Drapion up against Sableye. This is a good matchup for us. We've seen it play out. We're resisting all the ghost type and all the dark type attacks, and they swap out into Skarmory. Now, I was a little bit slow on my swap here, so they're going to be able to get to a Sky Attack before I'm at a Shadow Ball, but that's fine. I can tank it, no big deal. I'm going to overfarm by a little bit, and I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. We'll see if they think it's a Bubble Beam bait or if they want to throw up a shield here. Let's see. Okay, so they do shield the Shadow Ball. That's a good shield on their part. But I'm going to be able to get to another one before they throw at me. So we'll see if they want to double shield here or not. They don't shield it, but it doesn't one-shot the Skarmory by any means. Now, Jellicent is my best answer for Skarmory on this team. I do not want my Medicham up against this thing. So I'm going to shield this, and unfortunately, they get to another Sky Attack before I'm at my next Shadow Ball. So I'm going to double shield. I'm going to try to Hex down at this point. I should be able to before they get to a Sky Attack. Yeah, no problem. So I have a lot of loaded energy. Sableye comes back in. We can threaten it with a Shadow Ball. This should be getting their second shield. Yeah, so shields are down from both players. and they're able to Shadow Claw me down, but I can bring back in my Drapion, and they answer with Azumarill. They don't know what's about to hit them. That Sludge Bomb hits hard. Let's go. All right, I'm going to build up to a Crunch, bank it, and then I'm going to come in with my Medicham. We'll see if this is a play rough. No, it's just an Ice Beam, so that's even better for me. I'm going to be able to farm up some energy here, and I think I throw right before they get... Okay, I threw right before they got to a play rough. I was not expecting them to throw another Ice Beam at me, so that was a good play on their part. So now I'm going to no bubble my Ice Punch here because I want to be able to farm them down and have energy when the Sableye comes in. I'm able to successfully farm them down. Sableye comes in, and guys, I go for the disrespect here. I go for the double resisted Psychic. It doesn't do much, but I know I have this Crunch loaded, and I thought this Crunch was going to take out the rest of this Sableye's health. However, it does not. It does not quite take them out, and they get to throw a charge move here. So at this point I'm sweating. If this is the return, I just threw the game, but it's just a foul play. So I'm going to be able to fast move down. So GG's, well played to my opponent. Moving into the next matchup, we have Drapion up against Tropius. This is a great lead for me. We're going to be doing super effective damage with the Sludge Bomb, hitting them for neutral with our Infestation fast move. But we'll see if they know about this Sludge Bomb. I mean, we just get to it so quickly, and yeah, they don't know about it. It hits hard, takes out most of their health. Now they're throwing at me. If this is a Leaf Blade, it's resisted, yeah. And Aerial Ace is such a terrible move. I wasn't worried about Aerial Ace either. So they're going to get to another move here, and I am going to have to shield. I was really hoping I could fast move down here, but I don't think I was going to be able to. Still, they swap out, and I'm going to go for the Crunch. What did they swap into? Oh, it was the Galarian Stunfisk. So we're going to build up some extra energy. We're going to come in with Medicham. So most Galarian Stunfisk go straight for the Earthquake. However, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I am worried about it. I lied. I throw up a shield there. That's fine. We're going to be able to farm down. Do they get to another Earthquake here? I'm not sure. Yeah, they get to a second Earthquake, and that definitely hurts, but we have a lot of energy on our Medicham, which is going to be very useful. Let's see if they want to bring back in that Tropius or not. They bring in Deoxys, so I was really hoping it was going to be the Tropius so I could just finish it off, and my Jellicent wouldn't have to worry about it, but that's alright. I'm going to throw both of these Ice Punches into this Deoxys, and then I think I don't want this Deoxys to get too much farm yet, so I swap out into Jellicent. Now they do still have 2 shields, and they have that Tropius alive. I was thinking the Tropius was very, very low, but it does have a decent amount of health. So they hit me with a Thunderbolt here. Deoxys was running Thunderbolt, so that definitely hurts. And I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. We do get a shield, and then they bring in their Tropius. And man, Tropius is just so bulky. I'm not able to farm it down. I could not believe it. I really thought that farm down was going to be pretty easy. It was not. So what do I do here? Let's see. I come in with my Medicham, and they come in with their Deoxys. So I'm going to go straight for the Ice Punch here. See if I can get a shield. I really need this shield to come off. Yes, we get the shield. Now Drapion can come in, throw this Crunch, and this should take out this Deoxys. Deoxys is bulky, but yeah, I mean, Crunch from Shadow Drapion, come on. Come on, Deoxys, you don't stand a chance. Let's go. GG's, well played to my opponent. Moving into the next matchup, up against a Slurpuff lead. I really should have stayed in here because I have Medicham in the back, and if Medicham was aligned against this thing, that would be very bad. However, I swapped out into Jellicent, and I'm going to overfarm here and go for the Shadow Ball. If they're staying in, that's good for me. So let's see. I'm not able to get to the next Shadow Ball before they throw. I know they have Energy Ball, which would easily take me out. And so I shielded up, and I'm going to go for the next Shadow Ball. We'll see if they want to double shield this or not. If not, they should take out. They do double shield. Alright, so they're going to be able to charm me down, but I can come back in with Drapion. We're going to be taking neutral damage from the charms, but we're going to be able to get to the Sludge Bomb before they throw a charge attack at me. So this should take out their Slurpuff. Yeah, easily takes out Slurpuff. We'll see what they have in the back. They have Deoxys. Deoxys is not an answer for Drapion. We're going to hit it with the Crunch. I'm telling you, Drapion just breaks apart these cores. People don't know how to answer to Drapion. It feels so good. Alright, so I'm going to bring in my Medicham at this point. I'm expecting this to be a Psycho Boost. They do have 2 loaded. So I showed up the first one, and then they swap out. So they bank a Psycho Boost. That's a good play on their part. They come in with a Politoed. We're going to go straight for the Psychic. It definitely hurts the Politoed, however, they're still pretty healthy. So they're going to be able to throw at me. Now I went for the Ice Punch here because they're in the red and I was hoping the Ice Punch would take them out before they were able to throw too much at me. So we'll see if this is enough. They did hit me with one Weather Ball, but it's not enough, so they're going to be able to hit me with another Weather Ball. That's fine. It's not an Earthquake or anything. It's not going to take me out. They still have Deoxys, but Deoxys is fairly low and it only has enough energy for one Psycho Boost. So they were trying to get up to more than one Psycho Boost, obviously here. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch and this is going to take out the Deoxys. That's going to be GG's. Well played to my opponent. All right, moving into the next battle, we have Drapion up against Azumarill. So that's a pretty good lead for me. However, we're going to see how they want to play it out. Most Azumarills have been swapping out. This one wants to stay in. So this time I decide to go ahead and try to catch an Ice Beam on my Jellicent. They hold on to their energy though, and they're going to go for the Play Rough here. That's fine. It hits me for neutral. It doesn't do too much. I'm going to be able to go for a Shadow Ball before they swap out. We'll see if they want to let the Shadow Ball go through or if they want to start using their shields. They let it go through. I mean, Azumarill's so tanky. It can easily tank 2 Shadow Balls, no big deal. They're going to hit me with another Play Rough here. I'm not giving up shields if they're not giving up shields. So we're going to be able to build up and go for another Shadow Ball. Now I do overfarm because I know they're not at their next Play Rough. And we'll see if they want to finally use a shield here or not. They let it go through. All right, that's fine. And they are going to barely be able to get to another Play Rough. And at this point, I'm like, my Jellicent has energy. I can get switch advantage. I'm going to shield this. We'll see what they want to bring in next. They come in with a Skarmory. So we're going to go straight for the Shadow Ball here. I'm happy I'm seeing the Skarmory here because that means Medicham does not get aligned with it. So we're going to go ahead and try to get to another Shadow Ball, but of course they're able to farm us down. That's okay. We have energy on our Drapion, so we're going to come in and go straight for the Crunch before they're able to throw at me. We'll see if they want to start shielding now. No, they're still holding on to both of their shields and they swap out into their Machamp. We'll see if they know that I have Sludge Bomb. A lot of Drapions only have Aqua Tail. Yeah, they shielded. Alright, that's fine. We still have Medicham, which is a strong answer for this Machamp. Now, they did not build up to the payback, so I can safely no-shield this. It is the Cross Chop, and since it's a Shadow Machamp, it still hurts, but I mean, my Medicham can tank 3 of them. So they're going to hit me with another one, and I'm going to go for the Ice Punch here. If they don't shield this, this will put the Machamp very, very low. We'll see what they want to do. They give up their shield. That's great for me, actually. So we're going to be able to farm on down. But not before they are able to get to another Cross Chop. So we're gonna have to shield that, and then they swap in their Skarmory, but I'm able to get to the Ice Punch before they throw at me. That's amazing. Skarmory is out of the picture. We just have to counter down this Machamp. Can we get there? Yes! We take them out just as they take us out. Drapion's still left standing, so we take the win. Alright, moving into the final battle of the day, another Azumarill lead, and they swap out into Sableye. Already, I'm starting to think this might be Azumarill Double Ghost. However, a lot of people do pair up Azumarill and Sableye, but have a different third Mon. Now, they don't even build up to the return. I don't know if they knew my typing or not, but I'm going to resist this foul play. I just tank it, no big deal. And at this point, I'm going to commit to the farm down. I'm going to shield up this next foul play, and then I should be able to just Infestation all the way down and have a ton of energy. So I'm able to do it. I have almost 2 Sludge Bombs ready to go if the Azumarill comes back in, or I have 2 Crunches ready to go if they want to bring in something else. It is the Azumarill. I'm going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb. We'll see if they want to shield this or not. No, it goes through. It does so much damage. It's just so satisfying. I swap into my Jellicent to get ahead on energy, and it was Azumarill Double Ghost. They back out. They realize that there's no win con there. So GG's, well played to my opponent. Man, it just felt so good to break apart these very popular cores with my spicy Drapion. Alright, that's it for today. I've had a ton of fun using Shadow Drapion. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Alright, this is ChillisFM reminding you to always keep pushing forward.